Let's talk about searching for legal images. A really great digital story narrative is going to require equally great images to pair with it. On average, a digital story is going to have somewhere between 10 to 16 images, though you may use more or less. You can obtain these images by taking them yourself with a digital camera or by searching for them online. Now, when searching for images on the web, there's practice and then there's best practice. If I wanted to find an image of a flamingo, practice would indicate that I do what's most familiar to me. Head to Google Images, type in flamingo, and then download the image that I think best amplifies my narrative. However, a lot of these images are copywritten, and there can be legal consequences if you use them without the author's permission. So what do we do? Best practice for finding images on the web is using the Creative Commons. The Creative Commons is an organization that promotes the legal sharing and remixing of web-based media. Images with a Creative Commons license can be used in your digital story because their author has already made them freely available for manipulation. So, if we log into creativecommons.org and search for flamingo, we are presented with a variety of media. It immediately takes us to Flickr.com, which is a huge database of community-provided images. The Creative Commons search bar filters the Flickr results so that we only see the images that are under the Creative Commons license. Let's click on this one. Here, you can see the author's name and the title, both of which are useful to note when you begin crediting your sources. If we scroll down to the bottom right, it states that some rights are reserved for this image. The Creative Commons license associated with this image allows me to share and change the image. So let's say I wanted to give my flamingo a hat, or change the color of his feathers to blue, or Photoshop him into a St. Patty's Day festival. I can do all of these things legally so long as I credit the author as my source. In order to save this file, I'm going to right-click and choose a size of medium 640. 640 is the recommended file size for your digital story images, though you can download larger images if that makes you feel more comfortable. However, you should know that those images are likely to be compressed when you actually upload them onto YouTube. I'm going to right-click one more time and save this image to my computer. Let's change the name to Flamingo so that it's easier to find on my desktop. This image is now on my computer, and I can use it in iMovie or Windows Movie Maker to begin producing my digital story. There's another search engine I like to use for finding Creative Commons images called compfight.com. We can search for Creative Commons images by typing flamingo into the search bar and then selecting the Creative Commons license. These images are also directly connected to Flickr, but some people find that the site is a bit friendlier in layout than the Creative Commons search bar. So, that's it guys. Just remember, when finding images for your story, try to look for the Creative Commons license. This is best practice because it helps you to protect yourself from illegally infringing on someone else's copyright. And besides that, it's very easy to do.
Yay!